In this module, we will learn solution of a quadratic equation by factorization. In general, a real number alpha is called a root of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a is not equal to 0. If a alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equal to 0, we also say x is equal to alpha is a solution of the quadratic equation, or that alpha satisfies the quadratic equation. Always remember that the zeros of the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c and the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 are the same as roots and solution of the equation. We also know that a quadratic polynomial can have at most 2 zeros. So any quadratic equation also can have at most 2 roots. Let us find the solution of a quadratic equation by factorization using algebraic identities. Suppose we wish to solve 3x square is equal to 27. We begin by writing this in the standard form of a quadratic equation by subtracting 27 from each side to give 3x square minus 27 is equal to 0. We now look for common factors. By observation, there is a common factor of 3 in both terms. This factor is extracted and written outside a pair of brackets. The contents of the brackets are adjusted accordingly. 3x square minus 27 is equal to 3 into x square minus 9 is equal to 0. Notice here the difference of two squares which can be factorized as 3 into x square minus 9 is equal to 3 into x minus 3 into x plus 3 is equal to 0. If two quantities are multiplied together and the result is 0, then either or both of the quantities must be 0. So either x minus 3 is equal to 0 or x plus 3 is equal to 0. So that x is equal to 3 or x is equal to minus 3. These are the two solutions of the equation. Now we will find the solution of a quadratic equation by splitting the middle terms method of factorization. Let us solve x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Here we will make use of splitting the middle term. We factorize the quadratic equation by looking for two numbers whose product is 6 and the sum is minus 5. Now, minus 3 into minus 2 is equal to 6 and minus 3 plus minus 2 is equal to minus 5. So the two required numbers are minus 3 and minus 2. We use these two numbers to write minus 5x as minus 3x, minus 2x and proceed to factorize as follows. X square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0, which implies x square minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. This implies x into x minus 3 minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. This gives x minus 3 into x minus 2 is equal to 0, from which x minus 3 is equal to 0 or x minus 2 is equal to 0, so that x is equal to 3 or x is equal to 2. These are the two solutions.